Good morning. Today is a Friday, and in this video we are having 4 betting tips and 4 predictions of the matches playing today, Friday. You are all aware that the European competitions are over and we are getting into the weekend where we have the England Premier League matches. So in this video today we happen to be having 2.242 odds, 3.3132 odds, 3.393 odds, and finally 7.54 odds. This is going to be the juicy odds that we have prepared for us this Friday. I believe that this 7.45 odds is going to be giving us an ability to end the weekend in a victory, in profit. So ensure that you are watching the video till the very end. And if it is your first time, I personally welcome you to subscribe, turn on notifications, and enjoy this amazing video. In our first bet slip, we have the following 3 matches. Borussia Mönchengladbach playing against Wolfsburg. We are betting on Borussia Mönchengladbach to be winning or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.454. And then we have the next match, which is going to be Genoa playing against Verona. That is in Italy, Serie A. We are betting on a Genoa victory to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.264. And then we have Athletic Bilbao against Celta Vigo. In this particular match, Athletic Bilbao against Celta Vigo, we are betting on Athletic Bilbao vs Celta Vigo match to end in over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.22. In the first slip, if you ask me which game do I fancy to be winning easily, then it's definitely the last match, the over 1.5 goals at an odd of 1.22. You combine the 3 matches as I had mentioned, we get a combined order summation of 2.224 odds, and the booking codes are available on the screen. In our second bet slip, we happen to be having 3.3132 odds. The 2 matches that we are having are Blackburn Rovers playing against Preston End, in which we are betting on Preston End to win or a draw to occur at an odd of 1.88. That is from England's Championship. And then we have the next match coming up from Turkey Superliga. Trabzonspor playing against Konyaspor. In the game Trabzonspor playing against Konyaspor, the betting option is Trabzonspor to be winning. The odd is 1.666. That is 1.666. That is 1.666. And this game happens to be the bet of the day today, because out of all the matches that I have sampled and predicted for today, I believe that Trabzonspor is in a better position to win individually without combining it with other matches. So if you are looking for a game to stake on singly, then it's Trabzonspor to win against Konyaspor. And I wish you nothing but the very best. The booking codes for the 2 matches are available on the screen. And finally, in our last bet slip, that is going to be having 3.393 odds. Before I mention the big odds for the day or the weekend, we happen to be having 4 matches. Estoril playing against Casa Pia. This is from Portugal Primeira Liga, and we are betting on Casa Pia to be winning or a draw to occur. The odd is going to be 1.56. And then Sassuolo Calcio playing against Salernitana 1919. That is from Italy, Serie A. In this particular match, we are staking on Sassuolo Calcio to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.228. And then we have, again from Netherlands, Eredivisie, Fortuna Sittard coming up against Heracles Almelo, in which the betting option is Fortuna Sittard to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.222 and the odd is 1.22. And then we have Ankara Gucu playing against Antalyaspor, Turkey Superliga. The betting tip is Ankara Gucu to win or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.452. You combine the 4 matches, summation of the odds that you will be receiving is 3.393 odds. Now, before I mention the last game, the last bet slip having 7.45 odds, once again, I will quickly remind you to ensure that you are subscribing, turning on notifications, and clicking the like button if it is your first time watching this video. Today being a weekend and the return of professional football that we do love enjoying, that is rarely corrupted with several, match-fixing scandals, ensure that you are liking the video. Now, in our final bet slip, 7.45 odds. We have 9 matches properly analyzed from England Premier League playing this weekend. And the first game is Wolves playing against Tottenham Hotspur. We are backing an over 1.5 goals to be recorded in this game. The odd is 1.165. Arsenal coming up against Burnley. England Premier League. The betting option is Arsenal to be winning. The odd is 1.214. Then we have Manchester United coming up against Luton Town. The betting tip is a Manchester United to win at an odd of 1.396. I believe that Manchester United, based on my reasoning and analysis, are in a position to deliver as a win this weekend. And I rate this betting tip, especially when Manchester United are playing at home, to be a better option to consider this weekend. Then we have Aston Villa coming up against Fulham, England Premier League. The betting option is Aston Villa to be winning or a draw to occur. The odd is 1.176. And then Brighton Albion against Sheffield United, England Premier League. The betting option is going to be Brighton Albion to be winning at an odd of 1.264. And then we have Liverpool coming up against Brentford. In this particular game, Liverpool against Brentford, the betting option is Liverpool to win at an odd of 1.481. But before I move into the next game, I must quickly mention that I was disappointed yesterday. You know, football is messed up. Recently, in the last few weeks, in the last few days, especially when we had the Champions League on Tuesday, Champions League on Wednesday, Europa and the Conference League matches on Thursday, one thing was evident. The VAR is messed up and is being used to corrupt football. Now, some of you will argue that, oh, maskedbettor, you are the one who is picking wrong games. There's nothing like picking wrong games. There's no way you can tell me that in a day we are having a coincidence in which 5 matches playing randomly or playing at different times, all of them, some VAR decision has to affect the outcome. And these VAR decisions and refereeing decisions always end up in goals being cancelled, penalty being cancelled. I mean, just they do the reverse instead of helping the football match become more fair. Football is no longer fair. We all know that, because since the VAR was introduced, it's always controversy after controversy. If it's Manchester United today complaining, tomorrow it's Tottenham complaining, the next day it's Liverpool complaining, the next day it's Arsenal complaining. So there's no way you will tell me that VAR is helping football in any way. It's absolutely pathetic that we have the VAR decision being used to influence the outcome of football matches, because it's hurting, and especially hurting those who love the game, those who enjoy the games. The fans are crying, but the problem is football nowadays is viewed as a means of making money. We have witnessed that in the last few days, especially, we have a lot of players coming up being accused of match fixing, engaging in betting. So it's no surprise that actually VAR is being used to corrupt the outcome. And if it's not the VAR, then it's actually the referees. They're the ones who are being used to influence how the matches are going to be ending. So please be aware, especially when you are betting on European matches. I told you this yesterday when I was making the Europa predictions video, that I hate betting on European matches, especially Europa and Conference League, because I know that they are very bad when it comes to refereeing decision, fairness, and playing professional football. It's professional football, but they are not adhering to the terms and conditions. They're not adhering to the basic rules of the game. Anyway, back to our video. Chelsea coming up against Manchester City. We are expecting a Manchester City to win or a draw to occur. And finally, West Ham United, Nottingham Forest, over 1.5 goals. And the final match is Bournemouth against Newcastle United, over 1.5 goals. The odd is 1.178. The 9 matches combined is going to be delivering us an odd of 7.45 odds. Now, with the 7.54 odds shared, you must be in a position to get at least 3.34 odds this weekend that are going to be allowing you end the weekend in victory. Please ensure that you listen and watch the video carefully before making your selections this weekend. More predictions are going to be shared this morning. Hunter's predictions are coming for the Spain, Italy, France, Germany, and finally England Premier League. So please stay around and ensure you are subscribing, turning on notifications, watch all the videos to avoid making silly mistakes and petty decisions that are going to be costing you money this weekend. Until next time, the next moment when I share the next video, please gamble responsibly, bet responsibly. Gambling is a sin, so please don't gamble. Use your mind, use your head, and be very much pragmatic when you are selecting your matches. Until next time, goodbye.